Hello, everyone. In today's episode of our podcast, Everyday Conversations, we'll dive into easy and practical ways to learn English in your daily life. If you're looking for valuable tips to improve your English, from listening to music and watching series to small tricks for better speaking and understanding, you're in the right place. We'll discover how learning English can be fun and fit perfectly into your daily routine. So, get ready for some funny stories, practical tips, and valuable lessons that can transform the way you learn. Let's get started.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Everyday Conversations. I'm Anna.
And I'm Lucas. And today, we're going to talk about something a lot of people want to improve: learning English in a light and fun way. Right, Anna?
Exactly, Lucas. And we'll talk about strategies you can use in your daily life without having to study for hours. I think that's something everyone wants, right?
For sure. I think the secret is to make learning something natural, part of our daily routine. For example, what would you say is one of the easiest ways to start?
Well, one of my favorites is listening to music in English. I love grabbing the lyrics, singing along, and trying to understand what they're actually saying. Besides being fun, you learn pronunciation, vocabulary, and even some idiomatic expressions.
Oh, that's a great one. I do that too. Another thing I do is watch movies and series with English subtitles. I think that helped me a lot to understand how people really speak, you know? Like the intonation, the rhythm of speech.
Yes, I love doing that. And what's cool is that you can start by watching something you already know and like. That way, it's easier to pick up the words because you already know the context. For example, Friends is a series that many people love, and it's full of everyday dialogues.
True. And you know another tip that works? Using language apps that encourage daily practice, like Duolingo. You can spend just 10 minutes a day and learn a few new words, do listening exercises, and even stay motivated with the challenges.
Oh, that's great. And you know what's also nice? Combining learning with something you enjoy doing. For example, if you like cooking, why not try following recipes in English? You learn new words and get to eat well in the end.
Great idea! I did that with an American banana bread once. At first, I was a bit lost with the terms, but then I got used to it. And the best part, I learned new words and had a delicious snack.
Exactly. And another thing, talk to yourself in English. Sometimes, I go around describing what I'm doing, like I'm brushing my teeth, or I'm getting ready for work. It might sound a bit silly, but it really helps with practice.
I do that too. Or sometimes, when I'm stuck in traffic, I imagine dialogues in my head, like a conversation that could happen with a foreign friend. And it really helps to think quickly and form sentences.
Yes, and you become more comfortable when it's time to speak for real. Speaking of practice, what do you think about practicing with a language partner? Someone who is learning Portuguese, for example, and wants to exchange knowledge.
That's a fantastic idea. And nowadays, there are several platforms that make this connection easy, like Tandem or HelloTalk. You get to learn with a native speaker and even make new friends.
Totally. And besides learning the language, you end up learning about the culture too, which is super important. For example, did you know that in Australia they have a very unique way of speaking English?
Oh yeah? Australian slang is amazing. They say brekkie instead of breakfast and arvo instead of afternoon. It's a totally different English from what we're used to.
Yes, and understanding these differences can really help you if you travel to other countries or want to watch movies from different regions. It's not just about learning English, but understanding how it's used around the world.
And that's what makes language learning so enriching. It's not just about words, it's about connections and culture. And I think in the end, the best tip is, be curious, and don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Absolutely. Making mistakes is part of the process. And the more you have fun and enjoy it, the more you learn without even noticing. So, everyone, take these tips, put them into practice, and have fun learning.
That's it. Thanks so much for listening today. We hope you enjoyed it and that these tips help you learn English more easily.
See you next time, everyone. And remember, learning is a journey, not a destination.
Exactly. Bye, guys.
And that's a wrap for today's episode. We hope you found these tips helpful and that you're inspired to make English learning a fun part of your daily routine. See you next time.